What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to another episode of Poor Michigan Reviews. We have another Michigan banging beer, guys. This is going to be a new shipment from Arvon that was brought to me literally today, so I thought I'd crack into this one, guys. It is going to be something a little bit different, though, from Arvon. This is not a New England-style IPA. It's not a kettle sour, although I do have two new kettle sours I'm really interested to review for you guys. I can't wait to do those. But this one, guys, is a Czech-style Pilsner. This is going to be called Peak. This is probably one of the sickest labels I've seen from Arvon. Instead of their standard water painting woodsy background, this one is it's a different label that I have not seen. It's almost like mountainy, kind of like a space, kind of brown and black darkness. Just really, really awesome styling going on. I don't know what the meaning is behind this. I'm sure Arvon has a better meaning than I know of, but this is just a really slick label that sticks out in the cooler, guys. It's really solid. But Peak Pilsner, guys, 1 pint, 5% alcohol. We do not have a canned-on date, but I'd be willing to bet, guys, that this is less than 2 weeks old because, again, it came with the new shipment. Arvon doesn't always put a canned-on date, and that's okay with me. They do on the majority of their New England styles. That's what I really care about. This Pilsner should hold up real well. But, again, I've never really dabbled outside of New England-style IPAs and sours from Arvon, so I'm really interested to see their take on a Czech-style Pilsner, guys. It happens to be one of my favorite categories of beer, actually. I like light, easy drinking, refreshing beers. I hope this one's killer. I usually grab a Pilsner or Kel from time to time. You know, that's just a standard old-school Czech-style Pilsner, guys. So let's see how Arvon did on their take. Crazy good carbonation released from that can there. So again, sick can art, probably one of the coolest I've seen from Arvon. And as I pour, guys, we have a very nice pale to golden yellow orange. Oh, and I poured that a little bit aggressive. Huge head coming off there. It looks darker on camera. The head is very bright white, vibrant white. Bigger bubbling, not tightly compacted, but definitely had a huge head pop off the top there. But we do have a nice little chilled haze with a little bit of dirty haze on her. Again, golden pale orange appearance, guys. So really, really dense head, though. And maybe I poured that a little bit too aggressive. I get really excited for these beer reviews. So I see pretty good carbonation stream to the top, guys. Nothing too outrageous or zingy, but again, that head's holding on very, very nicely. So let's see if we can shove our big Greek schnoz into this beer and see if we can get a little aroma on this, guys. Just slightly hop forward. Nothing too banging on the nose, guys. Just very, very calm, very crisp, I can tell, with a little bit of hints of biscuity malt. It smells like a Pilsner. It's just really clean, easy going, guys. Maybe a little bit of like slight floral to, again, biscuity cracker on the forefront. A little bit of honey spread in there. Nothing too crazy. Again, smells like a really solid, refreshing Pilsner. Let's dive in, guys. This is going to be the Peak from Arvon. Ooh. Wow, that is so dry on the back end. A little bit of funk to it, too. I don't know how to explain that. Very, very dry, crackery, floral on the back end. I mean, that dryness just hangs on, and it just, that kind of Pilsner kind of funk is just hanging on the back of my palate. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just that dry, cracker, like floral thing is just hanging on that back end, guys. Super, super dry and crisp on the back end, but I mean, more dry than crisp. Again, nice crackery, biscuity notes on the front. I really like that. You could say there's a little dash of like honey sweetness, but any sweetness that your palate gets hit with completely goes away. And you're just left with like bone dry, almost brute style dryness on the back end, guys. That's incredible how dry this beer is. So crisp, quite refreshing. I could say I wish it was maybe a little bit sweeter. Some of the Pilsners I drink tend to have a little bit more biscuity, honey sweetness on the front. This does not have that as much, but I could say for a moment you get hit with a little bit of biscuity sweetness. Again, kind of little small hot punch throughout the palate towards the back end. Big brute dryness on the back end, maybe a little bit of hot bitterness, just ever so slightly on the back end. But again, more of that Czech style Pilsner funkiness, just left with incredible dryness on the back end, guys. Super easy drinking here. Yeah, my palate's adjusting. This is getting better as I drink it. Honestly, it's getting more refreshing. I'm not hit with as much like overpowering funk, if you will. I mean, it's weird to call it a funkiness, but that is what some of these Pilsners do bring. Kind of just the style. I don't know if it's the Saaz hops in it, if they're using that. I don't know if it says that. It does not, but that's typically what's used in these Czech style Pilsners. Not sure what kind of twist Arvon put on this, but it seems like it's pretty legit to the style, guys, and there's nothing too overly unique about this beer besides that it's quite dry on the back end, more than I would typically say maybe for a normal Pilsner, but I think they've executed the style very well with their version of it, guys. No. Yeah, it's even better. I mean, I'm getting more of that honey, doughy sweetness on it. I mean, it is. It's coming out a little bit, and palate's adjusting. A little bit of that floral hoppy punch on the back end. Super easy, clean, refreshing, guys. Good Czech style Pils here. I love this style. If you don't, this isn't for you. If you're a hophead, this isn't necessarily for you either. If you like clean, easy drinking all day long, hot summer beers, guys, this is one of my favorites for sure. So I like this style from Arvon. I like to see more unique or different styles from them going forward besides New England styles and kettle sours, which I know that they absolutely nail. So again, I respect the game. I respect Arvon. They just keep getting better, guys. So for me, rating, this isn't mind-blowing. I love this category. A lot of people might not, but if you're more old school, you'll enjoy this. If you don't want sweet, crazy, blow your hops or blow your tongue out with hop profiles, this is for you. For me, I'm going to go a solid 3.95 out of 5. I just like the style. I like how they executed it. Again, not mind-blowing. Not going to get up into the 4.5s or anything like that. It's a good Czech style Pilsner. I'd revisit and re-drink all summer long, guys. Boom, 3.95 for me. It's been another episode of Poor Michigan Reviews. I'm Dan, guys. I will catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.